There's another one. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm joined by Tara.
Hello.
We've just done a video over on her channel, but we are also going to be doing one on mine, and we are going to be talking about things that we had kind of known before we started going to the gym. So yeah, we're just going to touch on a few points and let you guys know what we think. So the first thing that we want to talk about is eating, knowing what to eat when you start the gym, and just generally about kind of macros like carbs, fats and proteins. I know when I started off at the gym, I was completely under eating for the goals I wanted to achieve. So I would see these girls on Instagram that were really muscly and really toned, and I used to think that I basically had to eat like rabbit food and salad to look like that.
Calories a day.
I didn't really think about the building muscle side of it, and I didn't know what I had to eat to actually gain muscle. So obviously carbs, fats, proteins all come into the picture, but all I would think about was protein. I don't know about you.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't really know what macros were. Like, I didn't really understand it at all. I knew like protein, but I didn't ever think of like the carbs and fats.
Yeah.
So I remember I bought this protein shake once, and it was like a vegan one, and I was like, oh my god, I got protein powder.
I'm gonna get a little protein powder.
But I wanted to. So I first started following. I don't know who you first started following in the fitness industry, but mine was like Bella Falcone.
Oh, her and Ashley Horner, is it?
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. Like Ashley Horner,
Paige Hathaway,
obviously. And I remember following a girl called Morella Clark as well.
I haven't heard of her.
She's WBFF Pro. So I followed them people first, and I remember looking at them on like bodybuilding.com, and Jamie Eason actually.
I don't know who that is.
Jamie Eason, bodybuilding.com.
I'll probably know if I saw a picture of it,
And so we used to follow them, and I was like, oh my god, I want to look like them, and did like so much cardio, didn't eat anything, thinking I was going to look like them.
I used to run every day on the treadmill for half an hour, thinking that I was going to get muscly legs and
get really toned.
I just got tiny legs.
Yeah. No wonder we didn't make any progress.
I know. And I just had no concept of. I always just think of like protein shakes. I don't know about you, but that was like the instant thing that I would think of when it came to the gym. That I had to have a protein shake. And I remember I joined the gym and I went home and said to my stepdad, because he used to do like bodybuilding and things, and he said, oh yeah, I used to drink egg whites after the gym. And I actually remember putting 3 egg whites in a shaker and drinking it, and I was like, oh my god, am I gonna have to do this every day?
Did you gag?
Yeah, it was disgusting. I couldn't finish it. I was like, I'm not drinking this. And he was like, yeah, you don't actually have to do that. I was like, oh, okay.
No, you tell me.
Yeah, but I'd never used to eat carbs. I used to think that carbs were the devil, and I couldn't eat carbs, if not I was going to get fat, and just my mind was completely disorientated about the whole thing.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I think when I first started, so I used to have my fitness pal, and I used to set my calories. I used to set my calories for me at like 1200 calories, which is like so low. And if I look back like years and years ago now, because it's all logged on there, my diet was like so high in carbs and like so low in anything else. So I used to just have like porridge and honey for breakfast. I used to have an apple or cereal bar and a banana for lunch, and then soup for dinner.
I love that you can remember exactly what you
can. Yeah, because I used to eat like
soup for dinner as well.
Did you? Yeah.
With no bread, because I wasn't allowed bread.
Yeah, I didn't have bread. I used to have like peppers, them like pepper things with tuna in, and put them in the oven. That's what I used to eat. And then just so high in carbs. I remember that because I used to have it like all the time. We still had porridge back then as well, but like with loads of honey on it. And apple, cereal and banana for lunch. That was just ridiculous.
My snacks were like apples, oranges. Like, I remember posting something on Instagram, and it was like a picture of a snack bowl, and it was like a few orange segments and some nuts, and I was just like, looking back on it, I'm just like, oh no.
God, looking back.
How did I survive on eating that kind of stuff and going to the gym? But obviously I wasn't training to my optimum,
not building muscle or anything.
Which is another thing that we wanted to talk about, which is kind of the training styles and knowing what you have to do to build muscle in terms of training. Obviously heavy lifting is such a massive thing when it comes to building muscle, and again my mind thought, I can't lift heavy because I'm going to look like the Hulk, a female version of the Hulk. So I would sit in there and do like these little dumbbell curls and stuff with like 2 kilograms and think that I was just going to be nice and toned. But it's just knowing what you have to do in terms of training. It is hard because there's so many different things that you see on social media, so many like funky exercises that you see on Instagram.
Just Insta famous, I guess.
All these Insta girl
do a lot.
bum exercises that just look really awkward to try and do. So just do your research and don't just do the things that you see on Instagram.
Yeah, because compound movements first.
Yeah, exactly. Deadlifts, squats.
Yeah. I remember when I kind of first got into it as well, when I followed Ashley Horner's programme on bodybuilding.com, and I also followed Jamie Easton's, but I never completed these because I just got bored of them. Well, they were good, but I didn't stick to it. And I remember thinking, I was doing like 30 kilo squats, and I was like, oh my god, that is so heavy. It was like 30 kilos.
Yeah, I had to like double that before.
Yeah. And now it's just like, oh god, it's like warming up now. And I was like so proud of it. I guess, it's a good thing being proud of it.
Yeah, it's nice to feel proud of yourself, and everyone has to start somewhere, and we're not all going to be able to lift heavy weights when you start in the gym.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, really something that obviously people get scared about going into the gym, and I don't know about you, but I was just very scared of going into the weights area.
Yeah.
I used to work at part of a leisure centre, so I did have a free gym membership, and I never wanted to use it or take advantage of it to start with because I was just so scared of going into the gym. And it wasn't until I met Sam, and he used to go to the same gym, and he'd be like, oh, come along and get into the weights and stuff. And I did eventually join, but I just used to start off doing cardio, just do like 10 minutes on one machine and 10 minutes on the other
to make up an hour.
Yeah, exactly. And then he eventually convinced me to go into the weight section, but it is a scary thing. And as much as we can say to you, don't be scared, kind of just get through it, it is hard at the end of the day, isn't it?
But you just have to get in there and get the first few over and done with.
Yeah.
Because the first one's going to be the worst one.
Yeah.
And then it's just going to get easier and easier for you to go in there after that. Okay, so another thing I want to speak about is supplements. So when you kind of first get into fitness, there's so many things on supplements you don't... I didn't have a clue about what anything was at all. And I was like, how the hell am I going to learn all this?
Hence I used to drink egg whites.
Yeah. And there's like BCAAs, all these different types of protein. And I was like, what the hell
Pre-workout,
do I take?
creatines.
What the hell? So with supplements, just know that you haven't got to take all these supplements. You don't need protein powder, you don't need BCAAs that lead a good healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
Obviously if you're prepping, then that's like a different story, but for like a general health style, you don't need all these supplements. But like protein powders, just try and do your research. Maybe ask someone in the gym who's working in the gym, message people who are using them, and they'll probably happily like tell you about them. Or just like on YouTube, just type in supplements, what supplements do I take, and I'm sure there's going to be hundreds of videos that come up about that.
I think protein powder is the most common one out there.
Definitely.
At the end of the day, it's just a supplement to get more protein into your diet. So if you're getting enough through meats and other foods, then you don't necessarily
need it. No.
I think for me, I only really have one. I think I only have one a day, which is after my workout, because it's just a quick way of getting it in. If I'm training in the morning, then I'll obviously just go straight to work, so I can't really cook up some chicken or eggs or whatever. So I just have a protein shake just for ease of, getting the protein in.
I just have it. I don't drink shakes, so I don't really like them, no, but I just have it in my oats.
Oh yeah, I have it in my oats.
Or like I'll have it in yoghurt, and at the minute I've got a thing for having yoghurt, protein powder and crunchy nut cornflakes post-workout.
That sounds good.
It's really nice. So I just like mix my protein powder in with foods.
Yeah.
Just because it tastes nice to me, not because oh my god, I have to have protein powder. It just tastes nice.
I can't have oats without protein powder.
No, me either. I don't like
bland.
Them. Yeah.
But then loads of people have said to me, I can't have protein oats because it goes really funny. But I put mine. I know this is really random, but I put mine in after I put them in the microwave. Do you do that as well? Yeah.
So I put them in the microwave for a minute, then I add it, mix it around, and then I put it back in for like 20 seconds.
That's where you're going wrong if your protein.
Yeah. don't put it all in one.
No.
Well, so like BCAAs.
Yeah, I do have them. I wouldn't say I have them every day, but I have them when I remember.
Yeah.
But I think they're a lot more important when it comes to prep, obviously.
But you don't have to have them, to be honest. They are expensive, and if you get enough protein in your diet, then you don't really need them unless you are like in a big calorie deficit, for prep. But most people don't need that.
Also talking about creatine, so I take creatine, I have it in my post-workout shake, but there are lots of different I mean, you said that it makes you
Yeah,
happy.
so the monohydrate version of creatine does make me like really watery and just like, I feel really bloated, and not bloated, but like just watery. Like my stomach isn't bloated, and just feel like really, watery,
that is quite a common thing that I hear happens for people that take it. I don't personally have any problems with it, and I take the monohydrate version. But yeah, it's just really a case of doing your research, finding out what things that you need to take. Well, you don't need to take anything, but things that might help your progress. And just seeing how you get on with it, really.
And there's so many brands as well. I think you just need to try different ones and see which one you prefer. So like the main brands like Optimum Nutrition, like the ones in Holland and Barrett are like mega expensive. So just have a look online and maybe like order some samples of some protein powders and see. Or like go to a supplement shop nearby and get some samples. They usually have them.
Don't just go for the ones you see on Instagram with girls like sat next to a bottle. I mean, like women, not to name names, but Women's Best is like one of the ones.
I haven't tried it.
I've never tried it. But I just don't think...
I think it's just so promoted. But just try different brands, see which one you like, and just like stick with that if you want. Just try different.
If it works for you, then stick to it. So.
Definitely. When we first got into fitness, and we both went with a coach, just in my other video about prep. It kind of like really took over our lives, and we thought like, oh my god, fitness is my whole life. I love all this. I'm going to do this like 24/7. I'm never going to eat anything else.
Can't deviate away from my plan. Can't eat anything that's not on my plan.
But
can't enjoy life.
Literally. Like I remember I didn't even go out for food. I couldn't go out with friends or anything. If you are like now getting into fitness, just don't think it has to be your whole life. It should be a part of your life, not everything, because being social and eating out with friends and family is good for you mentally as well.
It's going to contribute towards your happiness overall, isn't it?
Definitely, because I found like, although at the time you think this is your whole life and everything, you're going to miss out on so many different things if you make it your whole life. So just don't stress about like going for birthday parties, if you're going out for drinks to celebrate someone's, I don't know, job or whatever, or like birthdays and things like that. Just make it a part of your life and just get back in the gym and just carry on and be consistent with everything else, and you're going to be a lot happier in the long run.
At the end of the day, if you are worried about things like that and the thought of, you know, going out for a meal worries you, you can always manipulate your diet during that day, so that if you knew that you were going to go out for a meal, you could maybe cut back on other things during the day. If it is something that makes you feel uneasy, I mean, I don't really bother, to be honest. I kind of just go with it, see it as a kind of one-off. And I mean, I don't know about you, but
I think it's making sure you're getting in the right mindset, and it does take time to like get in that mindset where you're not like stressed out about food, I guess. Because I remember I used to get quite stressed out about going for meals. Sometimes I still do, to be honest.
I used to weigh myself the day after, like instantly, and be like, oh my gosh, I've gained like 2 pounds or something. And you start worrying that you've gained like fat when you're not going to gain fat in like one meal at all. Just enjoy life, enjoy your training, enjoy your diet, and I think that's why I'm so happy with what I'm doing at the minute. Although I'm not competing, I still, you know, I wouldn't say I'm strict with my lifestyle, but you know, I am dedicated to it, and I eat well every day. I fit in treats where I can, and I just genuinely feel happy with my training and my diet, and just feel like I've just got a really healthy mindset back, which was quite a big thing after both of our preps. I never thought that I would actually get back into that kind of mindset. But
just enjoying it.
Exactly.
As long as you enjoy it, that's all that matters, and you feel good about yourself.
Exactly. Right guys, that is going to conclude the video there. I really hope that you have enjoyed the video, and as we said, we have done another video on Tara's channel, which is about our first bikini prep experience. So if that is something that you'd be interested in watching, then do go and check it out. I'll put the link below to Tara's channel. As always, please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can see more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!